Hello and welcome back. I'm your host, Cook of Soak. We're back on Tamriel and ready to cook. Today, we will have a contest between 3 drinks found in the Elder Scrolls Cookbook Volume 1. Spiced warm milk with honey, red mountain flower tea, and hot spiced cider. For 2 of the drinks, we need to make a Nord spice mix from the book. It consists of cardamom, cinnamon, mace, cloves, and grains of paradise. Let's start with the red mountain flower tea. This recipe hails from Skyrim and is traditionally served on the bitter side. The tea has a 4-hour minimum steeping time. We're going to start by adding a 1/4 cup of hibiscus flowers, a pinch of Nord spices, and a few slices of peeled fresh ginger, I use dry ginger slices, to 2 cups of boiling water. Give it a stir and start steeping. I decided to let mine steep overnight. Once the flavors have combined, strain it into a mug and add honey or sugar to your taste. Let's move on to the spiced warm milk with honey. Place a pot over medium heat. To that, we will add 2 cups of milk. Any milk will do. We'll add a dash of vanilla, half a teaspoon of Nord spices, and then slowly warm the milk until it is hot but not boiling. Once the milk has warmed up, we're going to add honey. The book recommends 1 to 2 tablespoons, but go with what you like. If you like things sweeter, add 2 or more tablespoons, and if you don't like sweet, cut back. Give it a stir and pour into a mug and add some whipped cream if you want. Last but not least, the hot spiced cider. To a small sauce pot, we will add 3 cups of apple cider. Followed by 2 tablespoons of crushed juniper berries. Yes, that is my mortar and pestle, and if you're not grinding your own spices, then you're losing out on a bunch of flavor. About 1 tablespoon of crushed coriander seed or ground coriander. And finally, 2 to 3 cinnamon sticks. I like cinnamon, so I put 3 in. We'll heat this over medium-low heat for 10 to 15 minutes, being careful not to let it boil. If you like a stronger taste, I suggest letting the spices sit in the cider for 30 minutes like I did. The book also suggests letting this steep overnight for a substantially stronger flavor. Once done steeping, strain the spices and sweeten with brown sugar, honey, or maple syrup to your liking. Let's start the taste test. It wasn't until after I filmed the tasting that I looked behind me and noticed that the microwave door was open. Oh me, oh my, I will try and do better in the future. Let's start with the spiced warm milk and honey. The milk is mellow and soothing. This is a drink I would make in the evening before bed. I feel very relaxed even after drinking a few sips. I like that the Nord spices don't overpower the milk. The red mountain flower tea is next. I opted not to add any sweetener. This was an okay choice, but I made this again and let it steep for longer, like a few days longer, in which it became crazy strong and I could only have a few sips at a time. But for this tasting, everything is well balanced. The hibiscus and ginger do not overpower one another, and because there are other spices, it becomes mellow. This would probably be good hot or cold. And the hot spiced cider. I love snacking on dried juniper berries, but I know that when they are added to anything else, they can completely take over. I'm glad that they did not overwhelm the entire drink. the cider feels like a nice fall drink with some good, unusual spices. It feels like you're sort of being hugged when you sip this drink. All 3 of these drinks are really good, and I know I will make them all very soon, but I think the recipe that I will make before the others is the red mountain tea. I just like the tartness from the hibiscus and ginger. If you tried any of these recipes, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit the notification bell to stay up to date on my cooking adventures. Thanks for watching. See you next time.